Africa's most populous country, Nigeria.
Meta, the US-based social media giant, has been hit by a $290 million fine in Nigeria. That's right, $290 million.
Mark Zuckerberg's company has threatened to shut down Facebook and Instagram in Nigeria.
It says it may shut down Facebook and Instagram in Nigeria.
Meta, the company behind Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, has threatened to shut down their platforms in Nigeria due to a fine the Nigerian government has imposed on them. The issue is more serious than most people think, and for some reason, I do not see anyone talking about this. And for the few who knows, they don't really understand what's going on. For that reason, this is the only video you need to truly understand what the issue is and what's at risk here. Back in 2021, Nigerian authorities started digging into Meta's activities. Fast forward 2.5 years and the results are terrifying. Meta has been accused of illegally sharing users' personal data without proper consent. Not once, not twice, but across multiple fronts. The government decided to slam them with a massive $290 million fine. This is split across 3 fines. $220 million for shady anti-competitive behavior, whatever that means, a $37.5 million for running ads without approval, and a $32.8 million for straight up violating data privacy laws in the country. And it doesn't even end there. The government is also demanding this from Meta. Meta should get permission before sending personal data out of the country, which I guess isn't too much to ask for. And also add clear icons to educational videos to make them less misleading. And finally, they should hand over a list of all the shady practices they've been using to collect users' data. And unsurprisingly, Meta is not happy. They call these demands unrealistic. So, Meta decided to challenge this in court but ended up losing. As it stands, Meta is obligated to pay the fine, and this is due by the end of June, which is not quite far. However, Meta isn't going down without a fight. After the loss in court, Meta has threatened to shut down Facebook and Instagram in Nigeria. Well, they didn't mention WhatsApp, but who knows? And this threat has only escalated tensions. The Nigerian authorities called Meta's threat a deliberate attempt to strong-arm the government and directly accusing Meta of trying to blackmail Nigeria in order to dodge the penalty. So far, Meta hasn't replied and things are about to get interesting. Nigeria isn't the only country Meta is being fined. Governments from India to South Korea, France to Australia are all handing out fines to Meta. Just last year, Australia got the same threat and Meta threatened to disable a Facebook feature, but it all turned out to be a bluff as well. And if you think $290 million is too much, wait till you hear this. Meta agreed to pay a whopping $1.4 billion in a case brought up in Texas. That fine was for using people's biometric without permission. Now, Nigeria has joined the list of countries going after them, surely because of the money. Which brings us to the reason number 2. The threat isn't serious. Nigeria has the biggest population in Africa with over 164 million active internet users, and Meta surely dominates well in their business as well, which is why they use this as an obvious threat. But they also stand a big loss as well, and that leads to the reason why this threat lacks credibility. This whole saga will only get interesting with a matter of time. The question here is Meta ready to bear the loss and shut down in Nigeria for real? Or will the Nigerian government pull out the case to prevent harm against Nigerians? Time will tell, which is why you should subscribe to this channel.